Welcome to this essential guide designed specifically for adults over the age of 70. Maintaining your health gets more important as the years go by. But did you know that not all medical tests and screenings are helpful? In fact, many routine checkups could lead to unnecessary treatments, complications, or stress that may do more harm than good. This video will shine a light on 5 common health screenings that seniors often undergo but might want to rethink, based on the latest scientific research and medical expert advice. As we age, our bodies change naturally, and sometimes routine screenings pick up normal age-related changes that do not require intervention. Overdiagnosis and overtreatment can cause undue worry, unnecessary procedures, and even serious side effects. We want to help you understand which tests carry these risks and what alternatives or lifestyle choices might better support your well-being. Let's begin with number 5 on our list. The bone density scan, commonly called a DEXA scan. This test measures the strength of your bones to detect osteoporosis, a condition where bones become fragile and prone to fractures. While it's useful in younger adults or those with a high fracture risk, for many people over 70, natural bone loss is part of aging and does not always mean that fractures are imminent. Despite this, the test often shows low bone density, or osteopenia, in seniors who lead active lives without fractures. This frequently leads to prescriptions of bisphosphonate drugs to strengthen bones. These medications can have serious side effects, including jawbone death, a rare but debilitating condition, as well as irritation to the esophagus. A major study followed over 1,200 women aged 70 and above for 5 years and found that bisphosphonates only reduce fractures by 0.3%. While that may sound beneficial, the side effects and risks of these drugs can outweigh such a small benefit. For example, Rose, a 76-year-old retired piano teacher, was prescribed bisphosphonates after her bone density scan showed osteopenia. Rose had no history of falls or fractures and was very active, walking daily. However, within 3 months of medication, she developed painful jaw issues and severe acid reflux, which took away her joy of playing piano. Upon stopping the medication, Rose adopted lifestyle measures such as taking vitamin D supplements, eating calcium-rich foods like sardines and leafy greens, and doing weight-bearing strength exercises. A year later, Rose not only felt healthier, but had better balance and avoided any fractures. Studies have shown that such lifestyle changes can reduce fracture risk by over 20%, making them a safer and often more effective option than medications in many cases. Never hesitate to discuss these alternatives with your healthcare provider. Next, at number 4, are brain MRI scans ordered for seniors who notice mild forgetfulness or confusion. Memory issues can be frightening, and the impulse to get detailed brain imaging is understandable. However, neuroimaging often shows changes typical of normal aging, such as slight brain shrinkage or small white matter spots, which rarely correspond to treatable conditions. An extensive review of over 3,000 MRI scans in adults aged 70 to 85 with mild cognitive complaints found that 86% showed abnormalities, but only 3% were linked to conditions needing specific treatments. The rest resulted in unnecessary anxiety and further invasive tests like spinal taps or biopsies. George, a 74-year-old retired engineer, worried about his forgetfulness and had an MRI scan which showed white matter changes. This led to panic, social withdrawal, and stopping driving. Cognitive tests later revealed his memory was within normal limits for his age. With reassurance and lifestyle changes such as improved sleep, hydration, and brain games, George's memory stabilized and confidence returned. For seniors with mild memory complaints without severe neurological signs like seizures or rapid decline, simple cognitive screening tests are recommended first. They are inexpensive, non-invasive, and effective in guiding further evaluations. Number 3 is the cardiac stress test, commonly used to evaluate if there are blocked arteries causing chest pain or shortness of breath. This test may involve walking on a treadmill or receiving medication to stimulate exercise. While invaluable in certain cases, in seniors without clear symptoms of heart disease, the stress test can produce false positives up to 40% of the time. Such results often lead to invasive procedures like angiograms, stent placements, or bypass surgeries that may not improve survival or quality of life but come with risks including bleeding, kidney damage, and prolonged hospitalization. Raymond, a 75-year-old active postman, was tested after feeling mild fatigue on ills. His unclear stress test results led to heart catheterization and stenting. He developed kidney problems from contrast dye and spent 6 days in the hospital. Yet, his fatigue never improved because heart disease was never the underlying cause. Better options for seniors without clear symptoms include resting ECGs or coronary calcium scans, which are less invasive, safer, and increasingly accurate in assessing risk. Continuing from where we left off, let's explore the next 2 health screenings that seniors often face but need to understand carefully before proceeding. Number 2 is the screening colonoscopy, a procedure designed to detect colorectal cancer by inserting a camera to examine the colon's interior. While colonoscopies save lives by identifying early cancers in younger adults, after age 70 and especially past 75, the balance of risks and benefits shifts considerably. The preparation for colonoscopy involves a rigorous bowel cleanse with strong laxatives. This preparation can cause dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, dizziness, and kidney problems in older adults. Sedation risks also increase with age, potentially affecting brain function temporarily. Surprisingly, research shows that routine screening colonoscopy after 75 results in only 2 lives, saved per 1,000 procedures, while serious complications like bleeding or bowel perforation occur about 10 times more often. Let me tell you about Dana, a 73-year-old grandmother who had no symptoms or family history, but underwent routine screening colonoscopy. During the procedure, a small polyp was removed. Unfortunately, she suffered a bowel perforation afterward, leading to an extended hospitalization and a difficult recovery period. Her quality of life was seriously affected long after the procedure. Alternatives like the fecal immunochemical test, or FI, offer a non-invasive stool-based screening option. FIT requires no sedation or bowel prep, has no risks, and still detects most colorectal cancers effectively. Discuss with your physician whether FIT might be a better choice based on your health status. Finally, number 1 on our list, the most potentially harmful and widely overused screening: annual full-body CT scans. These scans promise early cancer detection by imaging the entire body. However, they expose you to high doses of ionizing radiation, the equivalent of hundreds of chest X-rays. This radiation exposure increases the risk of developing cancers, especially in seniors whose bodies are more susceptible. Recent studies estimate that CT scans may now account for as much as 5% of all cancer cases in the US, a risk comparable to regular alcohol consumption. Moreover, full-body CT scans often detect harmless abnormalities, such as small cysts or nodules. These incidental findings trigger further testing, more scans, biopsies, even surgeries, many of which turn out to be unnecessary and harmful. Consider Marcus, an active 80-year-old martial arts instructor. After undergoing a full-body CT scan, a tiny lung nodule was discovered. This finding led to a needle biopsy that unfortunately collapsed part of his lung. Marcus spent months recovering from this serious complication, despite the initial lesion being benign. Because of such risks, leading medical authorities advise against routine full-body CT scans in asymptomatic individuals. Instead, they recommend symptom-guided imaging and regular checkups with your primary care doctor. In conclusion, as we grow older, less can truly be more. Approaching screenings with care, questioning the necessity of each test, and focusing on a healthy lifestyle can preserve your independence and quality of life. Prioritize regular exercise, balanced nutrition, sufficient sleep, and ongoing conversations with your healthcare providers to tailor your care. If you found this video helpful and informative, please take a moment to click the like button. Your support helps us create more content that empowers seniors to make smart health decisions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss our weekly videos on senior health and wellness. We would love to hear your thoughts or experiences with these health screenings, so please leave a comment below. Your story could help others in our community. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy and stay informed.